Yo, what's going on everybody? This is Stenodux and welcome back to the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke. We are on part 17 and we are just 3 gym badges away from being able to fight the Pokemon Champion Red. So, what happened last time? We took out a few gyms, did some fun stuff. I'll give you guys a rundown of the team so far. If you haven't checked out the last episode, please make sure to do so. But right now, we're looking at Yoda the Venusaur, we've got Joffrey the Slow King, we've got Crystal the Suicune, McFly the Celebi, Pupitar named Reptar, and we have Drogon the Charizard, my personal favorite on this team. So we're looking at a pretty stacked team. I'm pretty excited about that. So right now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading to Pewter City. That way we can take on the next gym, which is Brock. So we're going to fly to... we haven't unlocked it yet, so we have to go to... I believe it's Vermilion we need to go to. And we have to find that tunnel, the Diglett Tunnel, I believe. So we're gonna make our way there. There's actually a few routes we haven't gone to yet. To the right of this. Oh, oh, that's right. We actually have to awaken this Snorlax. What's going on with the Snorlax? So he's sleeping peacefully. I do believe we have to go somewhere to pick up a card of sorts to be able to do that. And I believe where we're supposed to go is we actually have to go to Lavender Town to pick that up. So we're going to make our way there. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to fly to, let's find where Saffron is. So to the right, I'm sorry, not Saffron. It is actually Celadon. So let's make our way to Celadon. Let's not mess it up again. Actually, no. Saffron does work. Right? Because Lavender would be to the right, so yeah, this is fine here. Second guessing myself here. Okay, so we're gonna take our bike and we're gonna ride all the way over to Lavender Town. Alright, so this is Route 8, so we're on a new route, so which means new trainers and new Pokemon to capture. So, let's face this guy real quick. We've got a Quilava here. We should be able to take him out with a few cuts. I don't really want to switch out when I can kind of get some experience for Yoda. But I don't want to face another fire type, so we're going to not do that. So let's go into Crystal. More Turtle. Alright, that should take it out in just about 2 hits. Okay. Against a Ghastly, and 1-hit KO once again, and that'll do it for that trainer there. Okay, so we're on to the next one. We're going to go against Esteban. Should be able to get taken out. And the Azumarill, I mean, and 1 Razor Leaf, which does indeed happen. Then we're on to the next one. They're all different colors, red, green, and blue. They are a trio, as he's saying. So, one more time, Razor Leaf's going to take it out in 1 hit. Delibird, not so much, unfortunately, but that's why we have Drogon. Take it out 1 hit with the Flamethrower. With type advantage. That and definitely level advantage. So let's keep making our way over here. We do have cut, so we can actually head into this patch of grass here. I'm going to make sure that Yoda is actually healed up quite a bit, because he did get burned, and I don't feel like going to... Look at that. Oh, nope, that's for freezing. It's the burnt berry. Okay. So it doesn't look like we can actually do that. So what we'll do, we'll just use a hyper potion then. Just get him up to speed. So yeah, we're gonna get an encounter here, and we're gonna see what we get. All right, let's see. A Poliwrath, interesting. Do we already have a Poliwrath? We do not. Look at that. We didn't catch anything from the Poliwrath line, did we? I don't believe we did. Let me double check that real quick. So after double checking, I realized I do not have a Poliwrath yet, so we will indeed catch him. Otherwise, I was going to run away and try to catch something else. I just used Razor Leaf instead of Cut. By mistake, of course. And, okay. I honestly can't get that angry. It's not like I was going to use that Poliwrath anyway. I guess that guy just doesn't want to battle us because he definitely did not try to look for us. Definitely wasn't good at trying to track us down. So we're going to heal up real quick. And then we're going to go into the Lavender Tower, and we are going to get the app for our Pokegear that lets us awaken that Snorlax. So, I believe, is it this woman? No, it's not her. Is it this guy? Yes, I solved the power plant problem, and then we get the expansion card. Alright. So, now we can head back to, what's it called? Geez, why can't I remember? Vermilion. But we can do instead, actually, is we can actually catch some Pokemon on this route here. So we get a fishing spot here. Oh, there's going to be a guy there. I don't want to battle anybody, honestly, right now. I don't see the point. So let's just try to get an encounter here and see what we can find. Alright, here we go. We get a Pichu. Well, that's pretty cool to find. Alright, let's make sure I don't kill him, though. I don't know if a cut's going to kill. And it does. Alright, well, that stinks, but it is what it is. Unfortunate, but, I mean, we are higher level than most things, so it's going to be tough to catch them. I kind of wish, though, when they had made this game that they brought all the levels up for all the Pokemon. So it's pretty upsetting, but... Alright, well, we're still on the same route, though, so we can't catch anything that's here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to the next route, which does start right here, okay? And then we're going to catch something that's on Route 13. We get a Horsey. That's pretty cool. Might as well just catch it. Why not at this point? There's an Ultra Ball. Ooh. Popped out after the second or third shake. Alright, so we got a Horsey. We're going to name this guy, trying to think of the name of that seahorse in SpongeBob. SpongeBob gets. But I can't remember the name of it. So, because I don't feel like looking it up right now, we're going to name this little girl, because I thought I was going to say little guy, it is a girl. We're going to call you Epona, because it's a seahorse and it's a Zelda reference. And I know it's not that good, but I can't think of anything better at the moment. Alright. Another Horsey. Honestly, we could get another encounter here, but I'm honestly not interested in trying to do that. So let's just head back to Vermilion. There it is. We'll just heal up once again, for old time's sake. And we're going to be facing a Snorlax, which unfortunately we can't catch because it is technically in Vermilion, which we already caught Pokemon in Vermilion, that being Charizard. If I'm being quite frank, I'm kind of glad that we got Charizard instead of whatever might pop out. I mean, I might regret saying that. For all I know, we can find something incredibly awesome. But I'm pretty happy with having the Charizard. So, alright, so let's talk to the Snorlax. Looks like we can't do that, so Pokegear. I believe it's supposed to be an app somewhere. So after looking into it, I realized that I was supposed to get a radio card from a place in Goldenrod. Silly me. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to... Ooh, yeah, where do we have to take the boat back, right? Yeah, we're going to have to take the boat back to Goldenrod in order to get that card. So we're gonna go back to the Johto region, just real quick. So thankfully, though, we shouldn't have to sit through the boat. I believe we just kind of go back to Kanto, if I am not mistaken. Oh no, we can't do that. All right, so then we have to find a way to get to Johto then. Now I do believe that we'd be able to access it through the train, but I thought we couldn't access the train just yet. So let's go to Saffron City. And let's figure out how we take the train. Alright guys, what I realized is we actually have to go to the copycat girl in Saffron. She actually gives us the train pass in order to be able to go on the train. So she's going to mimic us. I heard that you lost your favorite Pokédoll. If I find it, you'll give me your pass. I don't know what to do. What if someone finds it? Alright, so she lost her doll in Vermilion. We have to basically retrieve that for her. So let's go to Vermilion here. Let's fly to Vermilion. If I can actually remember where it is, there it is. It's right below us. And somewhere around here is a Pokédoll. The only thing is I have to remember where to find it, and I don't recall where it is. So let's check the fan club. Maybe that sounds like a solid place to start. Oh, look at, wow, the first person we talk to. He has the doll. Okay, that's pretty funny. I'm thinking I'm going to have to go door to door, hey, how's it going? My name's, Ren, and I'm trying to, find this girl's Pokédoll. Oh, sorry, I can't help you there. First guy. That's it. That's all it took. Alright, so yeah, let's go back to the copycat girl, who is in this house here. Go walk up the stairs. Totally didn't even say hi to her parents. We're just hanging out with this little girl because that's not weird or anything. And there we go. Now we get to pass. We can go to Saffron City. I'm sorry, we can go to Goldenrod City from Saffron City, where we can get access to the radio card, where we can listen to the radio, and then from there we'll be able to use the expansion card that we got from that guy in Lavender Town to wake up the Snorlax and then progress to Pewter City. So this is definitely an extensive trip here. Alright, so we're gonna watch this little cool cutscene of us riding the train, which back in the day, this was a pretty cool cutscene. No one had really quite seen something like that in a Pokemon game, so at least I hadn't seen something cool like that. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the left here, and I believe there's going to be a woman at the counter who's gonna give us this card by playing a game. Oh, look at that. Alright, so we have to win these answer these 5 questions correctly. Yes, there are some Pokemon that only appear in the morning. Question 2, is this statement correct? You can't buy a berry at a mart. No, you can't. Oh, what? You can? I stand corrected. Alright, yes, there's Pokemon that only appear in the morning. Question 2, you can't buy... Oh, I read that wrong. Yes, you can't. I'm thinking, no, you can't do that. Yes, okay, so I knew that answer from the beginning. You can't buy berries at a Pokemart. Does HMO1 contain the move Flash? No. Is Falconer the Violet gym leader who uses bird Pokemon? He uses flying types, but that sounds right. Okay. Do Goldenrod's Game Corner slots have Charmander on the reels? Oh, I don't know that. I don't do the slots. Let's go with no. Yes! What a lucky guess. I've never done the lottery in Gold and Silver. I don't think I've ever really desired to do that. So, alright. So, with that, though, we can ride the train. So, go next door again, and we're going to ride the train back. And then we're going to be able to we're going to wake up that Snorlax, and we are going to beat him up, essentially. Which it isn't actually a Snorlax. I mean, it could be if it's randomized that way, but it's going to be completely random. So for all we know, we're waking up a tiny little Hoppip or something. Which I'm actually kind of excited to see what we get, because I believe it is level 40 or level 50, maybe level 30, but I believe it would... no, I think level 40 sounds about right. So we're going to... Oh no, we do have to fly. For some reason, I thought we were in a completely different location, so let's fly to Vermilion. And then let's go to... Well, actually, let's make sure, because we just have to annihilate this thing. Okay, yeah, so Drogon's in the front, so he can annihilate whatever's here. And now we're going to wake him up. So, go to Pokegear. There we go. So, this is what we couldn't find before, is we have to tune it towards the... Oh, geez. Let's... How do I do this? How do you tune this? Well, now this is going to be fun. Figuring out how to tune this thing. Oh, there we go. We pointed up. Oh. No places and people. Let's all sing. Poke music. DJ Fern. Today's Saturday. No, it doesn't sound right. Poke Flute. There it is. So now we have that playing, and now we can talk to the Snorlax. Alright, so Snorlax is waking up, or whatever it's actually going to be, and it is a Ampharos. That's pretty cool. Alright, so, it is level 50. Look at that. But we are going to use Flamethrower a few times, take it out, and that's history. Okay, so now let's go into Diglett Cave, where we will get another encounter, and, see what happens. So we get a Clefairy. That's okay. I'm honestly not going to bother with trying to catch it, though. So that means everything in here would be a Clefairy. Just kidding, because I thought it was just Diglett in this cave. But okay, we do run into another Charizard, this time at level 6, which is kind of funny. But we're gonna keep running into Charizards, I guess, unless I use a Repel, which I hope I have. And I do not, so we're gonna have to keep running into wild Charizards, I guess. Ugh. Okay. And I get it now. So, That takes us out of the cave and onto Route 2, which is where we can get another encounter where stuff's going to be literally level 3. So, not going to lie, I'm not going to bother unless it's something really good. But in any case, now we are in Pewter City and we are going to face Brock. So, that shouldn't be too difficult. There are a few other things we can do here, but I believe we can get a silver wing or a gold wing from this guy. Okay, yeah, so he gives us the silver wing. This is basically what we would use to access a battle with Lugia, which we'll see if we end up doing. Honestly, I don't think there's a need for that. But right now, our priority is facing Brock. So we're going to face this quick trainer here. And we're going to see how fast we take him out. Okay, so he's got a Corsola to start. Let's go into Yoda. We'll be able to take him out in one hit with the Razor Leaf. Yep. And now we're going to go up against Brock, which is a very super easy gym. Literally just one trainer and then Brock's up. So let's take him out pretty quick. I do love the sprite for Brock. I think it's just very casual. His real name, I guess, is Dancer Sonia. And he's going to have a jump off to start, which is really good for us because we can just use Flamethrower, take him out in one hit. Now we got a Raichu, which we do want to steer away from. So we're going to go into... Let's go into Reptar. He tried to use Thunderbolt on us. It didn't work, so let's try some Rock Slides. So 2 Rock Slides is going to do it for us. Now we got a Weeping Bell. Again, we're going to switch out into... let's go back into Drogon. I was going to see if we can do somebody else, but Drogon's still the best bet for us here. Nidoqueen, again, we're going to switch out. I don't feel like chancing that one, so let's go into Joffrey. And we're going to use a Surf attack, take it out in one hit once again. Everything's able to kill everything in basically one hit. And then another jump buff. That's actually pretty surprising, honestly. Again, we're going to go into Drogon, who gets paralyzed by the jump buff, but we end up beating him. And in turn, we defeat Dancer Sonia, a.k.a. Brock, a.k.a. doesn't have a last name as far as I know, who gives us the Boulder Badge, and what that leaves us is 2 more badges to go until we have all 16 badges, and then we can face Red, who is on Mount Silver. So, real quick, then we are going to the Pokemart, and I'm not going to go through Viridian Forest. We could, honestly, if we wanted to get some extra stuff, but I don't feel the need, and I don't feel like catching any Pokemon there. I don't think it's necessary. So, we're going to ride our bike all the way into this trainer. We're going to hopefully defeat pretty fast. Drogon should be able to take him out pretty easy. Again, yeah, exactly. No problem there. Drogon is a beast. I love Charizard. I love Drogon from Game of Thrones. Just solid nicks all around. Alright, so we're going to take a little shortcut around Viridian Forest. We're going to take this route to the right here. That's going to take us straight to Viridian City. Alright, so now we're on Route 2 still, and find an item here. It's an escape rope. Oh, that's right. Let's trash some of the items that we have here that we are definitely not going to use. Like, I really don't see myself using this dire hit. I don't know. Can't use a revival orb. Oh man, I'm tired. Herb. And then, well, yeah, let's just get rid of these apricorns, because I'm not using them. And what am I doing with this berry that literally gives us 10 HP? That's not useful now. The escape rope we can actually find use for, though, so we're definitely going to utilize that. So Yoda's cutting through all these trees, and this brings us to Viridian City, where this guy in red and blue taught us how to catch Pokemon, but we don't need to. Yeah, sure, I believe you. Okay, so this takes us to this gym here, which is technically the 8th gym in red and blue, but the last gym we do face in here because we have to speak to Blue, who is in on Cinnabar Island. So, yeah. So basically, if we were to go in here, there is nobody here, and that's because we have to find him, which is pretty cool because this gym is actually empty. We can pretend we're gym leaders here. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to head to Pallet Town, though, and we're going to speak to Blue in order to, so we're going to go through Pallet Town to Cinnabar Island. You know, let's do an encounter here. Let's see what we get. A Persian. Well, level 3. Okay, that's pretty cool. Not really intimidating. But we do run into another trainer because I'm being careless as usual, and we are going to take him out pretty fast, so. Yeah, like I said, take him out real fast. No issues there. And let's make our way back to Pallet Town before we get distracted by yet another trainer. See, trainer is all over the place here. Alright, so now we're in Pallet Town. We are arriving at Red and Blue's house. So here's Red's house. Now we're going to talk to his mom real quick because we're just going to say hi. Hi, Red's been away for a long time. He hasn't called either, so I have no idea where he is or what he's been doing. They say that the word is proof he's doing fine, but I do worry about him. Yeah, I'd worry about him too. I mean, your son, I mean, at this point in the series, he's supposed to be like 12, 13 years old. He's just chilling on top of a freezing cold mountain. And then that's Blue's sister. And then I believe Professor Oak is at his lab here. So let's go talk to Oak. Look at him. Ah, yes, I came all the way to Kanto. Yes, we tell him we're collecting the Kanto badges. He's going to give us a rundown of our Pokédex. And he says we're trying. He can tell that we're trying to catch all the Pokemon. The Pokédex is coming together, but unfortunately, Professor Oak, I'm doing a Nuzlocke, so otherwise I would probably have a bit more. Alright, so we do end up in Pallet Town, though, so what we're going to do is we're going to catch Pokemon in Pallet Town, as well as on the route towards Cinnabar Island. So let's kind of go around in a circle here in Pallet. Look at that, pretty easy. And we get a Kabuto at level 35, so actually that's pretty cool. Not unhappy with that. He does wake up, though, from the sleep powder, so I'm going to keep using Cut until he's dead, because otherwise Razor Leaf would kill him in one hit. Which I do by mistake because I'm going through this way too fast. So, we end up in round 21, so let's just catch a Pokemon here. I have to stop making that mistake. I keep like cycling through and thinking I'm pressing it one extra time, and I'm not. But we do run into a Piloswine, which is pretty cool. Again, Razor Leaf I believe would kill in one hit, but let's see for the lulz. We do get frozen though, which is pretty funny. So let's go into somebody who won't exactly kill Piloswine, but won't actually kill us. So let's use a Rock Slide. And that does a decent bit of damage. And then we're going to use an Ultra Ball. Okay, this is going to take a little bit. We get frozen again. So let's go into somebody who can tank those hits of ice. Ooh, and he's going to keep using Takedown, I can see. But we do end up catching him, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so this nickname here is going to be a reference to Toy Story when Mr. Potato Head calls Ham and an uncultured swine. So we're going to first try to figure out how to spell uncultured because for some reason I can't think of how to spell it. Uncultured. It's been a long day and for some reason I can't read or spell, so that actually fits perfectly well there. So we have our uncultured swine, the Piloswine, and we're going to get a call from Liliana, who I don't really care about. So we're just going to keep progressing forward. We're going to dodge these trainers. I'm not feeling them. We do run into a Pokemon, though, which is a Marill. Don't feel like battling anybody. I don't feel the need. If I want to battle them later, I will. But right now, I'm just kind of on the agenda where we're going to get to Cinnabar Island. We're going to talk to Blue. And then we're next time going to take out 2 gyms and then and so on. So I do have to figure out how to get to... Oh, sorry, we have to go left here then. And here we go. So we're on Cinnabar Island, which does look different from what it does in Red and Blue. Oh, but we are on Cinnabar Island actually now, so that means we get an encounter. So we're going to put this little... Oh, yeah, I guess I used Roar. I forgot I was also frozen. So, again, that's fine. I'm honestly not too worried about it. That, and actually, we have a Granbull, don't we? Don't we have a Granbull? I believe we have a Granbull. Interesting. Let's see if we have that Granbull. Yeah, we have a Granbull, which is the same evolutionary line. So what we can actually do is get another encounter. If I can remember how to actually click the A button here. Alright, so we did heal, correct? Yes, we did. So what we're going to do is we're going to catch one more Pokemon here. And then we're going to go talk to Blue, who, as you guys saw, is right up there. So we're going to catch a Pokemon here. And, which is another Snubbull, so we'll run away from that. Find another thing. So yeah, we're going to catch something here. Hopefully something good. And a Croconaw. That's pretty neat. Level 36. Let's use a Sleep Powder. he ends up going through the sleep powder. That's okay. We're going to use cut a few times to dwindle down his health. Okay, now we're going to use another sleep powder. This time I did make the mistake to use Razor Leaf again. Then we're going to use some Ultra Balls and see if we end up catching him. Slow motion. No. This one's going to be tough because it's a starter Pokemon especially. They have low catch rates, so, and he's evolved, but we end up catching him. So we have a Crocodile, which is pretty cool. We can end up getting a Feraligatr. So we're going to name this guy, because of his jaw, we're going to call him Snapper. If I can find the R. Yep, and we have Snapper the Crocodile, which we might end up using. Why not? Actually, no. We already have Joffrey as a water type. So, and we have Suicune. So, who are you? Well, it's plain to see that you're a trainer. My name is Blue. I was once a champion, although it was only for a short time. That's because Red ended up defeating him. That meddling Red did me in. Anyway, what do you want? You want to challenge me or something? I hate to say it, but I'm not in the mood for a battle now. Yeah, so the reason why Cinnabar is actually abandoned right now is because a volcano erupted and it got rid of everything. So the gym leader was here. Blaine is actually in the Seafoam Islands where Articuno was originally. So he is going to head to Viridian City where we will be able to face him. Once we have actually finished defeating Blaine. So next time what we're going to do is we're going to face Blaine, we're going to face Blue, and then figure out how we're going to make it to Mount Silver to face Red. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks everyone again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please do feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Really just help out the channel. So it's great to have you guys here. Thank you for tuning into my videos on a regular basis. And if you're new, like I said, hit the subscribe button. You can see what comes later on. So guys, thanks again for everything. And as